Hi, it's Natalie Ledwell here with a very interesting question for you. Can you imagine if the universe was a mind reader and like a close friend and could tell you exactly what you needed to hear? Well, guess what? This is exactly the kind of relationship that you can have and that you should have with the universe. Actually, having a conversation with the universe is exactly what you need to manifest your desires. So, what does it mean to listen to the universe? Now, chatting with the universe is basically asking for its guidance, and listening to the universe essentially is tapping deeper into your own intuition and connecting to the God energy or the collective consciousness for divine guidance and inspiration. So, how do we ask for guidance from the universe? Well, first, get super clear about what it is that you're asking. Now, if you're uncertain, the guidance will be unclear. Now, the clearer the question, the clearer the answer. So then speak directly to the universe and say, I am asking for guidance about blank because it will help me to blank. Okay, so I'm asking for guidance about whatever because it will help me to whatever that is. Now, here's an extra bonus tip here. It helps if you have written your intention statement down and that you revisit it daily. Now, once you've asked your question, then you must stay quiet long enough to be able to hear the answer. Now, an answer may not come in the first few minutes, but as you keep practicing this and asking, trust me, an answer will eventually come. So, how do we hear what the universe is saying? Well, to begin with, you want to ground yourself and quiet your mind so that the chatty ego takes a back seat to the question and answering that you're going to be doing. Now, when you ask the universe a question like, is this job offer right for me? See what pops up. Maybe it's words, maybe it's an image, or maybe it's tension in the body. Generally, this is like a hard no. But perhaps it's the feeling of excitement, and that's a hell yes. All right, so guidance can also show up in nuggets throughout the day, like pay attention. Now, when I asked the universe for guidance on how to write my book, I got a very interesting sign. Now, when I was writing my book, I actually had the whole outline for the book done, and it was going to be how to apply the law of attraction. But when I spoke to my publisher, they said, we want you to write fiction. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't even read fiction. I had no idea what to do. And so I'm doing an interview for my online TV show, The Inspiration Show. And in the middle of one of these interviews, I'm interviewing a guy who created a movie called Finding Joe. Now, Finding Joe was about Joseph Campbell. And Joseph Campbell talks about the hero's journey, which is this 12-step formula to be able to write a story. And in the middle of that interview, I had the little light bulb go off, bing! I went, maybe that's the formula that I should use to write my book. So you never know how it's going to show up. You just want to be aware all of the time to make sure that you see the messages when it comes to you. And speaking of my book, which is called Never in Your Wildest Dreams, if you'd like a free copy of my best-selling book, simply click on the link in the box below. Okay, so how do we apply this? Now, here are 3 ways that you can apply conversations with the universe in everyday life. So number 1 is you want to have a conversation with the universe when you're trying to make a huge decision. Now, is this decision in the best interest of my highest good? Which is the best question that you can ask the universe to do that. So get grounded, close your eyes, and feel into the decision. So how does it feel physically? How does it feel emotionally? You know, when you're thinking about this, is your breath shallow? Is it deep? So listen to all of the sensations that it arises. The physical body can be a very clear vessel of guidance from the universe. So really pay attention. Number 2, is if you're feeling stuck or if you're feeling lost. And a question that you can ask is, what can I do to shift this? So really sit with this question and ask it often and listen closely, look around you, remain curious, and most importantly, be patient. Because when you keep asking that question, the answer will definitely come to you. And number 3 is when you're looking for love. And, you know, a question that you could ask could be, how can I become a magnet of love? And then write down this question and then have a conversation with love like it's one of your best friends. Now ask love questions like, where can I find you? Or why have you hurt me? And what is the lesson that you want me to learn here? So take some really deep breaths between each question and see what comes up. Now this, in theory, is the universe talking through you. Now remember that conversing with the universe is a two-way dialogue where there's speaking and there's listening. There's asking and there's receiving. Now, one good quote that describes this beautifully is that praying is asking and meditating is listening and receiving. So don't forget to listen. Start seeing everything in your life as a sign. Look for the bigger message in all of those smaller moments in life, especially the challenges. Like when you start to see repeating numbers everywhere. These are called angel numbers. Or when a feather falls in front of you. Or when you open a book at a random page where the sentence tells you exactly what you need to hear. Now, all of these signs or synchronistic communication from a higher power, which is the universe or your spirit guides or angels or ancestors or whatever it is that you believe in, will give you a light nudge or acknowledgement of how you're doing and whether or not you're heading in the right direction. So those signs of guidance are always there. And it depends on your openness and level of awareness to perceive them or receive them or not. All right, now before I go, I'd love to hear from you. Please comment below if you have any other law of attraction tips that can really help our community manifest all of their dreams and desires. And don't forget to subscribe to the Mind Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. Again, my name is Natalie Ledwell. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.